So imagine you 8 weeks ago say you want to play a game called Assassin's Creed Shadow, and you make 13 videos about how excited you are to play the game, and people shit on you because they think you like this game because of political things. And then you just plainly say, I've never played an Assassin's Creed game. In fact, I only games that I really like from Ubisoft were the Watch Dogs series, and I was kind of bummed by the third one and I didn't play it. Loved the second one, loved the first one, and it was just sad to see the direction the third one took. And to your chagrin, oh, and the Prince of Persia game, the first one, the second one, third one, because they still had some semblance of the first two games, but the story went off the rails. But all that be damned. I enjoyed playing Assassin's Creed. I enjoyed talking about it so much. In fact, they reached out to me and said, hey, Hero, do you want to play the game? And I was like, absolutely. Absolutely, I want to play the game. So I reached out to them. They finally let me play the game. It was all great. And I'm thinking to myself, great game. But then the haters who couldn't handle a game just being a game continue to persist. In fact, one dude came to my comment section and posed the question, are you just here for the culture war stuff, or do you actually like the game? And I basically spent my time making fun of this jackass because and in his ability to kind of look at the situation critically, he didn't realize what response did you expect to get from someone who just quite frankly was vindicated for having feelings of liking a game, not because of culture war, but because he saw himself in the game, right? To see Yasuke in the game was mind-blowing to me, because even though I've heard of Yasuke in the past, in passing, with the Netflix series, the Afro Samurai, and then that one game, like the Final Dynasty game, he's like a mini boss in there too. I was like, that's interesting, but I never thought to look deeply into it until Assassin's Creed made it prominent. And as a person who's put over 50 hours into Assassin's Creed, I'm here to tell you, I enjoy playing as Naoe more. Naoe is way funner, way better from a combat and playing wise, because it's like playing the game on hard. Especially if you strip her down of all the like cool side quest things. Yasuke is a tank. He will take a beating, and it won't be a problem. Like, you can mess up with Yasuke in a fight, and it is fun to play with him in that perspective. So I just making this video, and every video I'll be making here on forth, I'm not a person who's invested in Ubisoft. I don't care who's buying them. All I'm here to do, and all I'm ever going to be able to be here to do, and thanks to this article we're about to read, for the foreseeable future, is point at the screen and say, you were wrong. Assassin's Creed Shadow is a great game, and the people love it. How does it feel to be on the loser side of history again? Clap.
Dynamite! Dynamite!
Yeah.
Dynamite!
Yeah. My name is Hero. Some strange things are happening. Let's talk about it. Assassin's Creed Shadow becomes the best-selling game 3 weeks in a row. Follows Monster Hunter Wilds 2025 bestsellers. Now, Monster Hunter Wild, I heard, was a great game because of, one, how approachable it is, and two, it's sort of like this ushering to old and new characters, old and new players, to get them engaged in it. And I've never found Monster Hunter to be like particularly interesting because I don't know, like, maybe I would like it, but it's just never been my forte. I think I'm very much into the brawler type games, these RPG roaming. I like to climb and explore things. I like getting lost in games. So those are sort of my things. So I am super excited to hear this great news, because this is actually a good game. And even the people that say the story isn't that good, I'm starting to really enjoy the story. I've been doing a lot of the side quests. I've been really just making my way around, trying to enjoy the situation that it brings to me, right? So I totally get why some people might not like this, but like I am truly a fan of the game. But let's figure out what the numbers say. Incredibly successful launch of Assassin's Creed Shadow has continued to pass its release date, with Ubisoft's latest remaining on top of US sales chart for the third straight week for 2025. Shadows now only trails the year's biggest hit, Monster Hunter Wild, which has been crushing sales records for Capcom since its release. According to Mat via Bluesky, an industry analyst, Assassin's Creed Shadow has ranked number one in dollar sales for each of the 3 weeks it has been available through April 5th, where available data ends. This is notable run place Shadows at a 25-second highest selling game behind Monster Hunter Wild, which released nearly a month prior. So a month after Monster Hunter Wilds has come out, Assassin's Creed Shadow is hot on its tail. Now I don't know what a Monster Hunter Wilds had to sell to get there, but I'm almost sure Assassin's Creed Shadow can keep pace. And it's poised for dominance. Let's find out. The blistering start for Assassin's Creed Shadow, impressive already, but the series has proven to have legs in this past Assassin's Creed Valhalla. For instance, had multiple years of support, including 5 major story expansion. AC Shadows is well on its way to the same treatment, with 10-hour-long claws of Awaji DLC along already on the dockets. I don't know why that messed me up so much. Already on the dockets for later in 2025. It will include not only a new storyline, but the brand new area to explore. Ooh, so they're adding to the map. This map is huge too. Aside from the bespoken new content, Shadows is something of a work in progress, alongside continuing updates to address bugs and tweaks. Quality of life features. Assassin's Creed Shadow was given a PS5 Pro upgrade, introducing PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution. What the fuck does that mean? For those who have Sony's latest hardware, PSSR is an upscaling technology similar to Nvidia's DLSS that allows you better image quality and higher frames. I play on PC, so I don't even have to worry about this. I don't think I'll ever buy another game. I don't think I'll ever buy another game on console if I can't get it on PC. PC is such a great experience. Despite feudal Japan frequently requested settling a long-running franchise, this is talking about nonsense like this. But the one thing I do want to talk about here is that this opens the door, because the game Ubisoft has been sold off to Tencent. I would love to see an Assassin's Creed Shadow 2. I haven't finished the game. I don't know who lives and who dies. Well, by the time this comes out, I would have known who lives and dies. I'm pretty close to the end here. But I think if there was ever a game that was revved up for part 2, I would love to see what the part 2 of this was. And if the part 2 could very much so be a prequel of the Assassin's Guild being built in Japan with Naoe's father, and I would be perfectly fine with them making up the story of how Yasuke became so skilled. And well, actually they talk about that. Well, skilled maybe so in Japanese weapon, but like if you put him in another place, how he became skilled like in Portuguese weapons. And you know, for what it's worth, no spoilers, how Yasuke becomes so aware of the weapons and tools of the assassins. So there's reason to be here for this, but you know, I did want to take a second to really rub salt in the wounds of all the salty neckbeard culture vultures who couldn't gain any points. Because think about it, like Asmongold said he likes the game, he's gonna beat it. That one girl who's pretends to be like a teenager and she's like 42. The other one with weird hair. All of those people who just are weird. Elon Musk. All those weird people who wanted to make this into a culture war thing, and how literally a good game stopped it from being torn to shreds, and just proved the point that all we really want is good games. I want to prove to you that this game isn't just a fluke or a blip. This game has surpassed Valhalla. It has also surpassed Mario, who is the staple of video game in our culture. Prince of Persia: Lost Crown, an upgraded version, Metrovania style. Immortal Phoenix, I don't know what that is. A racing game, Trackmania, which is basically like their version of like Go Karts Go. So it like comes free with it, understandably, and ranks third in third so far as one of the best Ubisoft games ever published, behind the Crew Motorfest and behind Tom Clancy's Division, which is free to play. So of course their numbers are going to be off the chart. Right? So when we talk about like just quality of games and just how it goes, these are the top 8. I wanted to do the top 20. Shout out to Prince of Persia 22, For Honor 21, but Assassin's Creed 1 is literally number 20. So there's a lot of people that say they love these older games, and what you really like is the imagination. Rose-tinted glasses. These games were not that great. And this further proof that Valhalla and Origins, Unity, Watch Dogs 2, there was another one here, Watch Dogs 1, and Origin all outsold and did better than the first one. It's not by coincidence. It's because the upgrade to the series that it got was very much needed. But, you know, I'm tired at this point. I specifically wanted to just talk about this for the people who enjoyed the game and enjoy the content. Hey, keep liking, keep sharing. For the people that just came here to hate and are wondering why your algorithm keeps sending me to you, it's because I'm here to heal the hate in your heart. And until you get rid of that hate, I ain't going no way. I'm going to stay a part of you, okay? So like, share, and subscribe.